Greetings! We are doing the second Bioshock game of the quote-unquote trilogy. I don't know why it's in quotes. And in my opinion, the best of the Bioshock games. Ooh, controversial opinion. It improves on everything from 1, and is not as much of a mindfuck as Infinite.
Ooh, that's creepy.
But technically it's Infinite. Although the little sisters in this game are adorable. Because in this game you play as a Big Daddy. Which is something I want to get into. Why in fiction is the prototype always more better than the final product?
More better?
More better, yeah. Well, it is, because you play as a prototype Big Daddy, which is better in every conceivable way to the Big Daddies that come later. Which makes no sense why the prototype's better.
Because they always are.
This is Resident Evil levels of bullshit. I don't know. This is Bioshock 2, made by not Irrational Games, someone else. Although I think it used some of the team from the original game.
Was it a different company entirely?
Yes, it was a different company. It wasn't Irrational, who did one Infinite. Now don't exist because they closed down after Infinite.
Yeah, because they shut down, didn't they? Well, there were talks of a Bioshock film.
There have been talks of a Bioshock film for a long time, done by Gore Verbinski, how you pronounce his last name, but he wasn't allowed to make it R-rated.
Yeah, because I know that he...
This game's a violent, and went, yeah, it kind of needs to be.
I don't know who it was. I don't know if it was one of the game creators or him that said his ideal choice for Andrew Ryan would be Anthony Hopkins.
I can imagine that. You know, and this is the ultimate of easy ideas. Bioshock 1 was about objectivism. What do we do for the second one?
Utilitarianism.
Yes, altruism. Taken to a point of cults. This is also set, at the moment it's in 1958, but later on it's set 10 years after Bioshock 1.
Which was set in...
1960... Wait, I forgot when it was. I can't remember. It's set sometime after, a long time after Bioshock 1.
Yeah.
The sea is literally reclaiming Rapture. Literally there's coral growing everywhere. You play as Big Daddy, subject Delta. Bound to one, you'll get all this plot later, bound to one little sister.
Look, Daddy.
Because back in that day they were bound to one Pacific little sister. Oh, these girls are adorable in this game. If you have, because you pick them up and they're on your shoulders, you wander around. And if you fry a guy with Incinerate, and they just light us, go, ooh, marshmallow! And you're just like, they're adorable as anything. The game has a much more in-depth morality system, which we'll get into later. Which has not, and the whole point is you're rescuing your quote-unquote daughter.
I've just had my first good view of him. It's a very different look than the ones we meet in the first one.
Yeah, you're one of the prototypes made. You are not one of the other ones. Creepy as fucking anything. That is blood they're drinking, in which they then digest and excrete as Adam. Now, exactly where they excrete it out of, is a question no one wants. I think they regurgitate it actually. The Rapture is crime.
Is it blood that they're drinking?
Well, bodily fluids from the body. Just leave it as that. Also, good move. You can get to briefly see Rapture in its heyday before it went to shit. The only time we'll get a good look at Rapture before its heyday is the DLC. Right. Ow! That electrocuted me.
Oh!
Best weapon in the game ever, the drill. Oh my god, every game needs one of these. Alright, I'm not a freak. So yeah. Alright, it's gone green. Oh, and here is the introduction of... I'll say Agatha Christie, I can't remember the actress' name. Whoever played Agatha Christie in that one episode of Doctor Who. It's her playing Sophia Lamb, psychiatrist and altruist, which is a dangerous combination.
Yep.
Now, kneel.
Not quite as memorable as Andrew Ryan, who is back post-mortem in this game via audio diaries. Also, you can take your helmet off, which the other Big Daddies can't because they are grafted into their suit.
Place it against your head.
Well, theory somewhere you couldn't hypnotise someone to kill themselves. Like, the brain just doesn't do it.
Fire.
Brain's a little theory of hypnotism being actually. And that was Bioshock 2. Thanks for playing. You're dead. You've gone very quiet.
Well, that's a very dark opening.
Bioshock. The first game wasn't dark. A whole plane of people die in this first minute of the first game.
Yeah, but you don't know them. You don't get the sense of the character.
You don't know. But in this game, you don't know Cedric Delta. He's a guy in a suit. That's all you get.
Right, so it's 1968.
Yes. Okay, 8 years after Rapture. I think 1960. Close enough. It's some time after. Oh, I need vacation. Although I just noticed the plot hole. Have you noticed the plot hole? I suppose not knowing what happened. My helmet's back on.
Is it been dead?
Yeah, you've been dead for the last 10 years.
10 years.
Also, I'm now a vampire. I did have a reflection, but okay. Welcome back to Rapture. Great. As you see, the coral is literally starting to grow back.
Yep. Oh, I recognise this.
Every area in this game is new. In one place you go back to. There is it's a small world style version, style ride level, narrated by Andrew Ryan. He tells you the evils of the surface world. Well, there's the red light district, but ends up underwater for reasons of not my fault. Sinister and creepy.
Is that what were those called? Big Sisters?
Big Sisters, yes. We'll get to that later.
Mob jockeys. You are under the ocean now. If you feel the soft patter of rain on your hat, you're already fired. Listen to
I'm probably dead.
You can jumpstart a dead generator.
Also, how do I eat all this food? I have to just ram it against my helmet. Or do I absorb it via osmosis?
You follow me?
Potted meat.
Yeah, it's just like, do I just ingest it through my fingers or something? I have a helmet on. Splicers are back. The new types of splicers as well.
Yay.
Drill. They're just as nuts and say the most random shit ever. Although there's one thing missing from this game, which I swear was in the pre-release. That if you encountered the splicer on its own, it would run from you if you're a Big Daddy. But that's not in the game. I swear I remember it. I had an idea that they would just... Man, that sauna got wrecked. Pretty dirty sauna as well.
Is such a perfect idiot. Throws away all his
Every white comment there.
Gene tonics to affect a look of physical fitness. So he'll have an excuse to sit on his rear all day listening to radio serials. Steven, I tell you, if you want to be fit, come swim laps with me, the old-fashioned way. It's your mind that's atrophying. Maybe I'll start sneaking some brain boost into his daily regimen.
The audio diaries are back. And the stories of the Stesians of Rapture.
I remember Adam. What was Eve?
Eve is Adam's the first woman.
Ha ha ha. I mean,
Eve is the quote-unquote fuel you use to fund your plasmids. Adam allows you to genetically mutilate your body via some of the most bullshit science since Metal Gear Solid. Eve is your mana bar, basically.
What was that?
What? Oh, the flashbacks. That's Eleanor Lamb. Was your little sister you're bound to. She is helping you escape her mother. The plot will get more revealed as we go on. What exactly is going on?
Oh, it's that creepy kid singing thing again. That always unnerves me.
But you are trying to rescue Eleanor Lamb before you literally go comatose from being away from her. What is it with people in this city who go, hey look, a random needle! I'll just inject myself with this. It's not as bad as look at the wit who just downs every drink you see. Poor look at the wit.
Oh, poor creature.
Daddy was sleeping for such a long time.
Also, I think there's more voice actresses for the little sisters now. But not quite the clones they were.
Better.
Look at my eyes! My eyes!
Daddy!
Oh, they're creepy.
They're meant to be, I think. That's just most little kids. Every Japanese horror film ever has little kids.
Well, that was scary as well, her being snatched away.
Yeah, the little big sisters aren't that much of a threat. On to the later game. The hardest big sister fight you'll ever have is the first one. After that, they're painfully easy. Oh, I mentioned Lamb is watching. Not quite the same ring as Big Brother as.
That's Orwellian.
Yes. Oh, hi, Tenenbaum. She's back from the first, very briefly back from the first game.
Who are bringing this dead
Complete
city
with her
to
crazy
life.
accent.
Listen, my name, it is Tannenbaum. I know who you are, and I am in much need
Good.
of
Can you
your
tell
help.
me? I'm not sure.
Oh, there's one of them there.
Find me
What?
in the Atlantic
Yes, in the water. Yes.
Express
We'll actually see a
train
Big Daddy do what a Big Daddy's designed for in this game.
Which is?
Fixing Rapture. There you are. There's one up ahead. Nice. Down and watch actually doing what they were originally designed to do before they were, well, when they were just guys in diving suits, fixing the city. Because the city needs maintenance, you know. And there's water outside. Ah, the music. It's like a weird cross between Fallout and, well, Fallout was what the rough is.
Was it made by the same people as Fallout?
No, it's just the whole period history. Well, this is not Fallout's more of the 50s. This is more the 30s. But the same idea of a futuristic world gone to shit with, you know, the happy, jaunty, cheery themes of the past playing in the background. In Fallout, where you wander around the, you know, wastelands of atomic apocalypse to, you know, jaunty 50 tunes. The same aesthetic thing it's going for. The people. Ooh, here we have a Rapture's best and brightest.
I am back in Rapture after so many years.
We have Tenenbaum, Sander Cohen, Gil Alexander, who you'll meet later, Andrew Ryan, Sophia Lamb, and Su Chong, who created Little Sisters and Big Daddies.
Yeah.
They are who they are.
All around the world.
Yeah, Rapture's best and brightest.
By the sea, kidnapped. And so I return, in fear of what I already know.
Tenenbaum's back from the first game, 8 years later, because someone, before this game was released, like I explained, there was a whole online advertising, you know, where they pretend something's going on in the real world. Paul does it as well, with a little girl being kidnapped from coastal cities by something in the water. And that's what this is saying. That's why Tenenbaum's come back, because she knows what's going on. Someone's trying to get Rapture going again.
Yeah.
In fact, you meet one guy who's come from the surface to find his little girl who was taken. And there's a whole subplot with that throughout the game going. Fathers and daughters is the theme of this game.
Okay.
If you would go for, you know, just straight up altruism. If you're searching for your quote-unquote daughter. All the adverts.
I do like the style of adverts, I have to admit.
Yeah.
I like that style, that kind of... It's Art Deco, really.
Yeah, well, the whole city's like that. It was built in the... Yes, Mark Meltzer, this guy. The only guy with the colour portrait.
Here it is.
He's the guy from the surface in 68.
Rapture.
Whose little girl got kidnapped.
This is where that thing took my poor
Oh, my name is it Cindy? I can't remember.
What I saw in the sub.
And so we follow her down, looking for her. And they will be kind of reunited later. I say reunited.
Shapes moving. I'm
It is Cindy.
scared, I guess. But maybe if I find this.
How the hell did you get down here in the first place?
Submarine, I don't know.
I'll find Cindy.
Swam. He found a way. He's down here, so he's also around. Oh, I have a flashlight, by the way.
So he's looking for Cindy.
Yes, his daughter was taken by the big sister.
Daddy, Big Sister doesn't want you playing with me.
Now, in the original plans of this game, there was only going to be one big sister you continually fight throughout the game. In this game, there are multiple ones you kill throughout all levels.
What is a big sister?
It's a former little sister who's grown up. Taken by Sophia Lamb to be that. Messed around with genetically to become that. They protect the little sisters. They also go to the service and get this new little girl to be with. They also shoot fireballs out of their hands.
So what are they designed for?
They're designed for capturing little sisters because there's no little girls in Rapture anymore. You rescued them all, supposedly all of them. In the last game.
Yeah, of course you did.
So they send them to the surface to kidnap little girls from the surface and bring down here, implant a slug into their stomach and make them little sisters.
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb with a message
You know, for kids.
Yeah, so essentially they're a darker, more malevolent version of Big Daddies.
Yeah,
in terms of their purpose.
like all of them, darker, malevolent, and much more psychological. It's women. That was a joke. I wish you could hear now. Wow, Andrew Ryan, you've aged in your portrait, man. Ah, it's Quark. Good old Quark.
Seeking a respite from my vacation.
You won't get that reference unless you watch Deep Space Nine.
Necessary to chide me for working. The words dissolve into an endless animal bleat. I founded Rapture to be free of law and God. To live
Andrew Ryan.
What?
Is our wage.
From Deep Space Nine. Same actor.
Speaks of bearing
Is it really?
Yes, Armin Schumann. Who played Quark in Deep Space Nine is the voice of Andrew Ryan.
Now I had never considered my legacy. Perhaps.
Yeah, well, that legacy may end up with a golf club in your head. Spoiler alert for Bioshock 1. It's an old game. I really love the violins, the squawky violins.
And of course the child you just referred to was the character you played as in...
Well, that was Diane, his lover, who you also heard in your diaries, who got killed by Fontaine / Atlas in the last game. That Diane was thinking about having the child. The child you actually played was the child between him and the stripper.
Right.
And the new feature for this game, underwater. You can go underwater. Sadly, you don't fight an Adam-infused shark. Big chance to miss out on the boss fight.
This is good. But Rapture is the death of
They just
many
will
great
wander
men.
around the surf on the water.
Alone, you will not last long. You can still
New
reach
type of Big
the
Daddy with a
train
fucking
station.
grenade launcher
Find
on
me
it.
there.
Yeah, that'll be a pain in the ass later on. And do it underwater, it's just weirdly quiet. Serene.
It is, isn't it?
This is my best reveal for Rapture though, when you climb up this hill. Okay, what the fuck was that fucking ribcage? Say a whale, but what whale died here? You can also find Adam slugs out in the outside bits for a small Adam.
Yeah, that'd be a whale.
Yeah. Come on, why isn't there a boss fight against a giant Adam-infused shark?
Yeah, it's a whale skull as well.
Yeah. And here we have Rapture. I like the reveal. Just much more.
It's quite beautiful down here, actually.
You know, the sharks, this mad people. This...
No, there's the water.
Yes, it is nice one underwater. Squid!
Oh,
Squid!
it really is just falling apart.
It is literally falling apart. No one's maintaining it.
Such promise.
Full idea it was time done. Do you want to start the political discussions now?
Nah.
About objectivism, altruism, which side that you stand on?
I'm probably near on altruism myself, but
Oh, don't worry, this game will turn you very quickly against it.
I said nearer. I
When
didn't
you
say
see what
opposite
Sophia's
side.
planned end goal is. And yes, it does involve a daughter in some way. I love loading screens.
Yeah, but you did put me between which two sides am I on? I said I'm nearer
Closer,
one than the other. I'm not on either side.
Alright, the objectivism one, altruism the second one. What would you do for the third one? Quantum
You
mechanics.
arrive as the little
That's
one
a
said you
natural
would.
jump.
Yeah, like,
Come upstairs to the ticket booth, and I will offer.
No, the next one is religion they talk about in the next one.
religion, quantum mechanics, parallel dimensions, choice and the lack thereof, constants and variables. Yeah, redemption, fathers and daughters, racism, militarism. That's not even a word.
A lot of stuff, really, then.
Yeah, and that's the major problem with Bioshock Infinite, trying to do everything. He closed the door on me.
Now most who survive are like this.
Also, much better hacking
Splicers.
minigame.
They're drug addicts, vicious animals.
Fuck the hacking game in the first game. That was a lot more nicer. Match the cut. When the arrow hits the green, press before which button it is. You press the button and it unlocks it. You can also hack security bots, like in the last game. I'll be saying that.
Better.
I'll be saying that a lot. There's a great plasmid or the gene type in this game, which is when you have it activated, all the security bots that follow you have names. It's like Henry, the box following you. I should then name this security bot Dave. Dave the security bot. Oh, also a rivet gun. Which should kill a Spicer in one hit. I've seen the size of the rivets as thing fires.
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb. Andrew Ryan is dead,
Or is he?
Dwells within us.
No, he's dead.
Remember, we reject
But if you believe Bioshock Infinite, he's both dead and
the
alive.
self.
Like everyone is.
Reject the tyrant.
And tyrants pushing around Orion.
People grow tense and isolated in the absence of the sun. Now they clamor for a psychiatrist. Do they miss the state censor, I wonder? Wartime seizure of private assets? Or the Cheka police vanishing them in the night? Regardless.
And Orion's originally Russian.
Lamb woman is said to be the foremost practitioner.
Thought I mentioned that. I may have
Yeah, he was born in Russia.
Yeah.
Fine.
Which is why he could never run for the presidency.
Chains
I
weak
think
as
he
links.
wants to.
I think he probably would, actually.
Well, they tried to nationalise his own forest and he burnt it to the ground.
That's because he disagreed with FDR.
He just went and burnt it. Just a slight reaction. I miss the old Please Stand By. She's also very Fallout.
I know you.
Yeah, advanced TV screens now actually move.
Marks you a dead man. 10 years, Subject Delta, since I watched you put a gun to your head and pull the trigger. But take heart. Out of your pain, paradise was born. I don't know how you survived, but your suffering is over now. These men will ease your burden. Please understand that like all I have done, this is an act of love.
Why do villains always say that when they try to kill you? This is an act of
It is
love.
Sophia Lamb. She has found you.
It seems weirdly familiar from the first game, in this situation.
Yeah.
Behind glass. And oh god, they broke through! Oh god! Oh, and by the way, first you mention it. Oh, wait, 20 minutes in the game, I'm on fire. I actually facepalmed when I'm playing this at that point. I'm on fire again. What is it with me not always being on fire in games?
Oh, you're not on fire anymore.
I'm in the water, I'm underwater. Lucky I can breathe underwater. Unlike that guy, who drowned horribly.
Now you know of the enemy we share.
Why does everyone have my wavelength, or however you communicate
The
on
camera in
radio?
your helmet allows me to watch through your eyes.
How does that work in 1930s technology?
What?
A camera on my helmet, sure that uses tape. That's gonna get wet, and I'm pretty sure that's not gonna work. What happens when it runs out of space? I'm starting to think this isn't very realistic.
Careful. Security cameras belong to Lamb.
What the hell?
If you are
What?
clever,
The painting on the
They
wall
can be
looks like a
made to
tiny
serve.
butterfly.
Butterfly with handprints. Yeah, there's a whole imagery and the metaphor. I suppose the transformation, the metamorphosis from the self to the family, I believe it's called in this. The Rapture family.
Yeah.
And this metamorphosis. See, we're going to do it again, getting the high school level English literature. Symbolism. This is Bioshock, games are full of symbolism.
Father, it's me, Eleanor. I know you're awake in there. I can feel it. Mother won't be able to toy with you like that ever again. This plasmid is for you. If I'm
Yeah, Eleanor,
right,
back
you
up
can
from the
use
camera
it
a bit.
now.
Personal
Please,
space, back up.
Find me.
Well, judging by that, you appear to be in purgatory. It might be hard to get to, but not impossible.
Throw objects at foes.
It's weird how she calls him father.
Well, she was basically mind John's little sister.
Yeah, no, but it's not daddy like the other ones
Yeah,
do.
it's father. She's older, more mature, it's father. Well, to be fair, I didn't ever find out who her actual father is, but her mother's going to write home about.
I love the trailers for the plasmids.
Yes. I do love how it's a husband throwing something at his wife as well.
Yeah, well, the wife's
Snap.
kind of...
Yes, that's just how. Oh, I think I interrupt them here, but these splicers are having a conversation about Jack from the first game, debating on what happened at the end, and can't agree on it.
Whole kindergarten full of cutesy little brats, and win a happy ever after.
That's for reference to the first game. It's not to Bioshock Infinite they canonise Jindin's actually canon. I meant to throw the fire tank, not the... Ah, it's all over my face! This plan was gonna work! Why is it not nowhere?
Where's my mark?
How did you come from?
I see what you mean about
What?
this game and not how you could make this game and not be an R.
Oh yeah, the film. Well, in the first game is violent. I can go into what's going on in the background.
There would be no Rapture without me.
The whole bit of that Sander Cohen in the first game and what he does to people is very messed up.
Ryan took his
Or the Weeping Angels type thing.
Yes, yeah, people become some plaster for art. He blows the guy from the piano, makes you incinerate another guy, tries to kill you on several occasions, clearly deluded, and quite insane. And yet you meet him in the DLC for Bioshock Infinite, and as a normal human being, he's somehow creepier.
Me behind. Plenty of cash in the bank, though. This private vehicle craze will blow over soon.
That's Steve Bloom.
Right, look, we had a discussion earlier. Steve Bloom's and everything.
White is not black, Dr. Lamb.
Well, I know that's Steve Bloom because it's very similar to the Starscream voice he does for Transformers Prime.
Steve Bloom. There are certain voice actors you always know. Troy Baker's one I always hear right now. Well, he can't do those different voices, but what he does is just the Troy Baker voice.
Unless 1 and 1 are 2, and A equates to A.
And yet,
Like listen to
alone,
Parliament.
each man is a prisoner to bias, dream, delusion, or the pain of a phantom limb. To one man, they are as real as rain. Reality is consensus, and the people are losing faith. Take a walk, Andrew. It is raining in Rapture, and you have simply chosen not to notice.
I was whooping then.
Sophia Lamb is using the splicers against you. Most Big Daddies are like her slaves, guarding the little ones.
Big Daddies are pretty much slaves.
Someone has awakened you.
I know of your bond with Eleanor Delta. To save yourself, you will come for her.
Also, another good thing is these vending machines no longer
Eleanor
talk.
has a destiny, one
Which is a
you
good thing.
cannot share. There is no place for you in paradise.
Whenever someone says paradise, they always mean something sinister. I think it's kind of contrary to what the word paradise means.
In ethical psychiatry,
Well, the joke there, no psychiatry is ethical, is the joke you make there.
depression,
Am I boring you?
No, I'm watching. There's a lot to take in.
all responses to
It's the same
ancient
thing.
selective
Wait here for Bioshock Infinite. That will make your head
The
hurt.
irony is that this
So, which
theory
dimension are we in now? I lost track.
invited me here. They mistake my study of natural law for the worship of competition. Remember, Eleanor, one must know the beast before it can be slain.
Oh, hey, big sister, you're back. Slicer rush.
Quickly, head for the elevator.
Oh, they're friendly.
Now, here is what the children tell me. You are a very old Big Daddy, bonded for life to a single little one. When you are apart for too long, your body begins to shut down like a coma.
It never comes to effect in the
As long as the
gameplay.
girl is in the Rapture,
I'll
you
find the
are
entire
trapped here as
game.
well. The name of your little one is Eleanor Lamb, daughter of Sophia. She is kept at Fontaine Futuristics on the other side of the city. You
on the
must
other
go
side
there
of the city.
and save her before it is too late.
Well, we've been there.
What, Fontaine Futuristics? No, you haven't.
Have we not?
No. You've met Fontaine, yes.
Yeah, I thought we've been
kill
there.
him at the end of the game.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's his company run. You went to Fontaine Fisheries.
That's where I went. That's what
Very briefly. Yeah. Which I really give credit to Bioshock Infinite. There is that in the part 2 of that DLC is the one-time Atlas / Fontaine is genuinely terrifying. Because he never is. You read all the audio diaries in Bioshock 1, paint him as this terrifying figure, you know, intimidating, but he comes across the cartoon villain.
Yeah.
But you know, in Bioshock Infinite, he's genuinely scary and creepy. And Bioshock even has one of the best rape scenes in anything without it even being a rape scene.
Yeah.
It has that level of just violation.
Yeah.
Which is because it's in first person, so it's done to you, and it's...
yeah.
Yeah. We'll get there eventually. Also, it's done to Elizabeth, who you're meant to grow a bond to for the entire game. You know, it's weird. In this game, Tenenbaum has her own model, but she's barely in the game.
I must fight Sophia Lamb.
All the effort to make the new model, but barely use her.
Or something. And I have returned to rescue them. If I do not, more children will die for my sins.
You know, I would say you're having a crisis, but you're not a scientist, so...
We must talk.
Citizens of Rapture, this is Subject Delta. Behind that mask hides an enemy of the people, without soul or sympathy.
So a politician?
It's a beast apart, and as family, we must tear out its jaw and drive it back into the sea.
Oddly specific, tear out its jaw.
Lamb will take this place apart to fight.
Oh shit, the Germans!
Hold back the splicers until we escape.
Another slice rush. Ow!
You really do use that drill to great effect.
It's the best thing in this game. In more games, you need your right arm to be a giant fucking drill. You don't even get that many good weapons in this. You get a sawed-off shotgun, a rivet gun, and a fucking minigun.
Thank you. Now I must leave you, and I am sorry for this.
We will never see her again in this game. Well, not until the ultimate.
Before this
Tenenbaum.
Yes.
This man Sinclair.
Like I said, they made all the effort to give her a new model.
We'll guide you to Eleanor.
But he's barely in this game.
Goodbye, Harry
Right.
Delta. And good luck.
I didn't you name him Delta.
Well, look
Oh god.
at you. A
Forgot about
bona fide
Sinclair.
knight in armor, complete with iron horse.
What do you mean? Oh no,
Named
I forgot
Augustus
about
Sinclair,
His
Sinclair.
accent.
Esquire. Old Tannenbaum and I share an interest
Wait,
in the old
I've got
Fontaine
an
building,
audio
the very
companion with a
same place
laughable
you'll
accent.
find Eleanor Lamb.
It seems familiar.
I think you and I can do business. Take the train to Ryan Amusements. I'll see you shortly.
Yeah. Guy on the radio helping me friendly, has an iffy accent. This all seems familiar, so I'm sure he won't betray me.
Oh.
Sinclair.
He reminds me of the voice of Mr. Squiggly, the DNA thing in Jurassic Park.
Yeah, it's just that. You know, obviously he had Atlas in the last game. With his awesome Irish accent. Betrayed you. I'm not trusting this Sinclair guy. He's up to something.
We always are.
That was it. Next time we'll go to Ryan Amusements for It's a Small World After All. If it was composed in hell. And by an objectivist. It's really the same thing.
Hmm.
Ah, the political satire we could really write throughout this game.